the headlines yesterday was that the African swine flu has broken out in China.
Mm-hmm.
It has infected the largest pig farms in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And they're isolating all of these pigs in and out.
That disease has been breaking out for a while, for the last couple of years. It was in Europe for a while. I think we're going to see more and more diseases that are zoonotic, and that means that they can jump from animals to humans.
But I've talked about so much the swine flu that broke out in 1918, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And
H1N1.
They believe 100 million people died.
It's probably more than that.
Wow.
Because, well, they don't always tell the truth.
Well, look at the way people are moving from one area to another. I mean, the influx of people that are coming to the United States, they're bringing more than just a need for jobs and guns, in some cases, knives, but they're also bringing their belief system.
Mm-hmm.
They're bringing spirits that may be attached to their families, and they're bringing diseases.
Yeah. And that's why when I see this in China, African swine flu,
Mm-hmm.
and they're coordinating off these huge pig, are they called sties, and pig pens and all, the largest in the world. And the big problem is when it goes from man from pig to man.
It often does jump.
Or bird to man.
Well, that's just it. Oftentimes you need birds and pigs together for it to get into humans. For some reason, it's that mixture that takes place within the pig, because pigs can catch things from birds, birds can catch things from pigs, and when they get together in the pig, for some reason, that mixing vessel allows it to jump to humans.
The big problem, it's just like this swine flu. They lied to the people. They said, oh, it's just a little flu. And ended up, so many people were dead that the smell could not be concealed any longer. And so people were stacking bodies like cordwood.
Yes.
And the hospitals were people stacked in the beds, under the beds, and it was a horrible thing. And the people that survived were the people that locked themselves in their own home and had food.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those stupid people that, store food, like Jim and Lori. We store food for us and our children. And if we had a crisis, and this flu, this epidemic is, where did I do with the book? The Great Influenza. This book, it talked about how it would come down the road. The postman may bring it or whatever, but it would just come to a town. And so what happened is people started realizing that if they locked themselves away in a house, they would be saved. But they had food and water in there. And so that is something that we've talked to people about for years. We're in a very, very difficult time. I believe God has spoken to me that the last days are here.